Hello my crafty family, thanks for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be working in my memory planner and I'll be talking about our trip to Epcot. We went to Epcot's Festival of the Arts, so I knew I wanted to use big chunks of colorful scrapbooking paper for this layout, and I found this really cool colorful mosaic one in my stash, and I was seriously so excited that I had this. It was exactly what I had in mind when I pictured how I'm going to memory plan this week, so that was a win for me. I cut this down to 8 1/4 inches, and then I cut the paper in half, so each piece is 6 inches wide. And that almost covers up the bows that are part of the page, but I needed to use some washi to completely cover that. I just wish these pages didn't have designs in the corners. Anyway, this time I remembered that I like it when my washi goes over a white surface, so I started whiting out the color that was peeking out from the sides, but then I decided to just cut a piece of sticker paper and stick that on. It was so much easier, and I think it looks better. So I'm just gluing down my scrapbooking paper. This adhesive runner is my absolute favorite. It's by Tombow and it's the Mono Dots adhesive runner. I've been using it on all of my scrapbooking projects for years now, and I love it. If you get some of the glue somewhere where you don't want, you can just use an eraser to rub it off, and it comes off easily, but it also holds pictures and papers down really well. This is not sponsored by them. I just love their product so much that I wanted to share it with you all. So if you're looking for an easy to use glue that you can just carry wherever you go, I highly recommend this one. I included the one that I buy in my Amazon shop, including the refills, and the link is in my description box. These are all of the pictures that I chose for this week. There's 2 pictures of my niece, but later on I decided not to include it in this layout because everything else was about our date at Epcot. I still want to include those 2 pictures because she was a brave little toddler and she flew all the way to Bangladesh. I was so worried about her ears hurting and her being scared of turbulence, but my sister said that she did great. I haven't figured out how to include those pictures yet, so it's not in this video. I think I'm just going to add them to a Project Life card and then just punch the card and put it in between the pages, but we'll see. So when I had my silhouette cut all of the pictures, the cut was off a little bit and I didn't feel like reprinting them and trying again. So I just cut off the extra bit of white that each picture had with my scissors, and then I stuck them onto regular white paper and cut around them to give each picture a white border. I spared you from watching me cut each one. I just showed you the first 2, but those are all the pictures with the white borders, and now it's time to just rearrange them to figure out how I want this layout to be. I saved the Times Guide that you get at the park, and I'm cutting out the picture that has the Disney on Broadway logo. That day we got to see Heidi Blickenstaff and Gavin Lee, and they were amazing. They're just such amazing Broadway performers and singers. It was really nice. So I'm going to cut out their names from the Times Guide also, so that I can glue it underneath the picture that I took. We got to sit pretty up close, so I got to take some really good pictures. I really enjoyed it because I really love Broadway and I love Disney songs. I grew up with Disney. Mr. MC doesn't really care either way and doesn't know Disney songs, but he still enjoyed it because they were just that good. I'm also cutting out the pretty flag that has the name of the festival on it from the Times Guide, and then I'm going to use it in the corner. Whenever I go to Disney, I grab a Times Guide so that I can cut it up and use it if I want to in my memory planner or scrapbook album. I do the same thing whenever I go to a park or a concert. I try to grab pamphlets or something that I can use when I do memory keeping because it adds a nice little touch to your pictures. So this picture was taken on the tram on our way there. The trams for Magic Kingdom take the longest out of all the parks, so I had a lot of time to just chill and mess around with my new phone. The next picture is one of my favorites. Wreck-It Ralph is officially Mr. MC's friend. Last time we went to visit my family, he bought my niece a little toy car with Ralph inside, and she loves cars. She hasn't seen the movie yet, so she asked him who the guy was in the car, and he said his name is Wreck-It Ralph and he's his friend. So now whenever she talks to him, she'll always mention Wreck-It Ralph somehow. So when I saw this at Epcot, I was like, go pose, and we'll send this to my niece. To add some extra layering and decoration, I cut off the flowers on the side of a full box checklist from my frog planner kit, and I used it as a little background for my alphabet stickers. These alpha stickers are part of my llama collection in my shop, and I use them to spell out the word buds. And then I use my favorite Muji pen to outline the letters so that it pops out from the background, and then I also used it to do like a little doodly border around the heart. Next, I'm going to scrapbook a picture I took of the taiko drummers in Japan. Both of us really love them so much. They are our favorite performers in the entire world showcase. So that day we saw 2 of their performances and realized that they don't do the same thing for each time slot. We thought it was going to be the same thing. So now we want to go back and watch all of their performances for all of their time slots to see what they do. Both of us want to get healthier this year, and we were just admiring how much energy they have. We both said that we would probably get tired after like 30 seconds of drumming, and they do it for, I don't even know how long their performance is, probably like 10 minutes, but they do it all throughout the day, every day. And they're much older than us, so we were just admiring their talent and how fit they are. Both of us were thinking that we should really start working out together. At least maybe start off with some arm strengthening exercises. I can't even carry more than 1 bag of groceries. I get tired carrying like a gallon of milk up the stairs. So yeah, they make me want to get stronger and healthier. This is a picture of us just hanging out in Morocco. We walked a lot and we just wanted to take a little break before the Broadway concert. I'm using a half box sticker to do my journaling, and I stuck it down vertically this time to change it up. I got that Morocco sticker from the kids cot table. You don't have to be a kid to get the sticker, you just have to be a kid at heart. I'm quoting the Disney cast member who worked there because I went and asked her if only kids can get the sticker, and she said no. I can't walk away from a sticker, and I'm glad it's not only for kids because I will never grow out of collecting stickers. Who's with me on this one? Heidi and Gavin sung lots of Disney numbers, but my favorite was when Heidi sang Poor Unfortunate Souls. She played Ursula in The Little Mermaid Broadway, and her rendition of the song was so good. Her voice is so powerful, and I just loved it so much. I used some of the stickers from my Mermaid and Friends sticker sheet. You can choose from 7 different hair colors and 4 skin tones, so I could have printed one out that looked more like Ariel. But again, I was too lazy to do that, and I had this one in my leftover bin, so I used some of the other stickers instead of the mermaid. Next, I'm gluing down some selfies we took in China. They said in the Times Guide that we can celebrate the Lunar New Year all day, but I didn't see anything different in the pavilion. It would have been nice if they decorated it a little bit. We traveled to actual China before during the New Year, and everywhere we went, it was beautifully decorated with lanterns, so we thought maybe they'd do something like that, but it was still pretty regardless. I used a mini Happy Sun sticker from my shop and also a half box sticker from my Ice Cream Cats planner kit, and I used the same alphabet sticker sheet to spell out China. There was this little area called Colortopia. It had a little room that changed colors, and they talked about how colors can affect our mood and how shadows can change color depending on how close you are to the wall. I didn't know that, and I thought that was so interesting, and it was just a great place to get some pictures. I got a fast pass for Test Track because that's one of our favorite rides there, and I love that picture of us in the car. You can tell how much fun we were having. We have a lot of fun like designing our car each time, and then we love the ride itself. If you've been to Epcot before, I'd love to know what your favorite ride is. My favorite one now is the new Frozen one. It's just so pretty and I love the songs, so that one's my favorite. And then Test Track, and then also the ride inside Mexico. And I also like Living with the Land, so I guess I have a lot of favorites. So that's my memory planner spread for the second week of February. I'm just going to add the date on the bottom and then add some more stickers. More stuff happened that week, but I just wanted to dedicate the spread to Epcot. I didn't even leave room for the top 3, which I usually do. I used to do Project Life, and I feel like starting that up again so that I can include more pictures for each month and document them. But can you please let me know if you'd like to see process videos of my actual scrapbook album? I also need to make time to work on my one little word album. There's just so many videos I want to do, but I always take your requests into account. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you got some ideas. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!